episode of the Nodfast. It would be maybe season 2.
Season 2, yeah. Well, that's what we'll call this.
Or series 2 if you're from the UK.
We just made the executive decision, however, that we will just be sticking to raw numbers on the episodes. So don't look for us to keep track of any dates or anything or any volume series.
Yeah, everything. We weren't talking that volume stuff ever again.
No.
Or the series or the season.
So there.
Program.
We're just numbering it. And that's
0.
You know how in the British it's program me.
Program
Or color.
Meh. Program
Right.
Aluminium.
Yes. First show of the year. And we got shouts out to Gabe McCurdy, our homie from
who just said he's newly subscribed. He's in Nashville, Tennessee now.
Exactly, doing some IT stuff.
Yeah, I think networky stuff.
Man, we need to find work like that around here, I guess, huh? But
yeah, no one doesn't pay anything.
Yeah,
and there's 4 jobs.
That's all right.
And I think Nate said he had downloaded an episode recently.
Nice.
Too.
What's up to Nate?
Yeah, he says hello.
Nice. And
I know we're talking about going to Burning Man this year.
Really?
That would be neat.
Yeah. Be a good remote.
I was thinking about that. My friend, what?
When is it?
Late August. My friend Sarah Green, she and her husband met at Burning Man, and they've been going for years.
Nice. Oh yeah.
And then they know a bunch of people that
go there.
Go to Burning Man. I was thinking that would be a really cool mobile thing to just interview people and go around. And yeah, I thought it'd be really neat.
Yeah.
Big thing is I need to bring some sort of solar powered. Some big solar grid in order to charge everything up. Because I'd want to have a video camera and I don't know what you're allowed to do though, because they have some rules about what
you need to.
I think about media stuff.
You need to cover everything so you don't fry because it's in the middle of the desert.
It is in the middle of the desert, but it's being the largest or third largest or something city in that state.
Yep.
When it happens.
Exactly.
But that'd be kind of cool. I don't have any details on it, but it'd be fun to do.
And we got the donations in Cafe Press Store recently.
Yeah, I don't know. I had some images if people request something. If send us an email, and I'll add something if you want to the Cafe Press stuff. But it's just a way to try to be some money to offset hosting or something at least.
If you send me money, I'll draw you a special one of a kind T-shirt with my toes. I swear.
With his toes.
Yes.
How much money for that?
Oh, we'll go
like a nickel.
We'll make it a bargain. We'll make it $24.95.
$24.95. So if you do a PayPal.
No. We're gonna look.
Wait. No. You
2
said
shirts now. 2. We'll do 2 shirts for $24.95. Yeah, that's a package.
Paul will make you 2 custom shirts.
Basically half a wardrobe right there.
Does this have to be United States dollars or can it be?
It's euros. We're fine with euros.
Okay.
Cool.
And we're fine with pounds as long as it's $24.99.
Yeah. That sounds great. I think we should
but not yen.
Yeah, because that's not enough yen.
No, not enough yen. No. Okay.
What is it? A factor of 100?
Yes.
So?
T-shirts are drawn with my toes. Trust me, they're going fast. You want some?
Right.
But
yeah, do it. Paul will do it. He said so. Donate through PayPal and then
2 of them. You get 2 of them.
And the Cafe Press stuff is kind of neat. I'm just experimenting with that. Right now, it's just a bunch of stuff up like drawings I've done.
Nice.
But you can do it on coffee mugs or on shirts. The way they get you is that I thought you could set all your images up.
The way they get you is that no drawing done with your toes.
Well, no. The thing is that you can upload your images, right?
Right.
But what you end up not wanting is you have to assign a product so you can't have say I want this cheap shirt, but then allow people to pick 30 images for that shirt.
Right.
So you end up having to make a product for each one. So the basic one, it's not very useful if you end up wanting to use it. But if people have interest, I can take some down and I'll make some products. If you see something on my Flickr site that looks interesting, then send me email and I will go make a product on Cafe Press for you.
And you can buy it. There you go. So what's this about the Apollo tapes?
Oh, there was I think we'd maybe talked about this before another show that they had lost them.
They lost the original tape about the.
And then there was a thing this week about they had found them, and then they're like, yeah, but these aren't the right ones.
Oh, yeah.
These aren't the tapes we were looking for. Is actually the quote that I saw.
We were looking for.
These were not the tapes.
No, these are
Move
the other.
Along
These are other
tapes.
Yeah. Comedy Central having YouTube remove Colbert Report and Daily Show. Actually, it's all Comedy Central content, is what I heard from
Here's
YouTube.
among other things. Yeah.
Which begs the question: what were they thinking? Like
Comedy Central.
Why do you think they did that?
Because they have their own thing that they try to do, but they had tacitly allowed it for so long. Like almost it was encouraged. They talked about it on the show. Like Jon Stewart talked about how it promoted the show. And
that's what I'm saying. Like it seems like there's a detachment there somewhere from
between the people that make the shows and the company. That's what it comes down to.
I'll tell you what happened. Some vice president.
This is why Dave Chappelle was like fucking pissed.
Some great vice president in charge of making the shows went on vacation, and while he's on vacation, all the lawyers started calling the secretary. Like, all right, here's what we're doing, and she was like, she tried her best, and she like fended him off. But after a while, they're just like, all right, we're going to make the announcement. So YouTube, take all the shit off YouTube.
Fault?
Yeah. Because the guy had to be out of town. I'm telling you, they gang up. No, it's lawyers. There's a bunch of lawyers against one secretary. She can't do it.
It's like a pack of wild
animals.
It is.
They feed on the weak. And the guy was out of town, and they would never do it to the dude.
But what it came down to is they pulled the stuff.
Like, fuck that shit.
The fans got upset, and then they said, okay, we'll put it back up, and they put a bunch of stuff back up. But there's no way they put everything back up.
Right. But
there's content again. It's like newly posted stuff, but I don't know about the stuff that always was there, had been there before. That's YouTube's whole model is weird. It's weird that people getting this basically copyright violated material from some other company are upset enough with the company who provides it that they put it back.
They'll take it down if you ask. They'll take it down if you ask, and that's exactly what they did with Comedy Central. They took it down when they asked.
Well, the thing that really gets me is,
people that are fans. I mean, that's the thing. The thing is, it's now, it's a relationship with your user base now is through YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And so if you're gonna,
it's like another TV station.
Right. If you're gonna keep that relationship, you got to feed the beast. So you can have it one way, but you can't have it necessarily the other if you just decide to try to take it away. Which is why my scenario came up. I have no disrespect for secretaries or doing their jobs.
Paul hates secretaries. He's wearing a shirt right now that says, I stab secretaries.
Nor do I think all secretaries are female, so just so you know. But
the good ones.
Well,
I don't
know that either.
The robot ones are good too. They don't have a gender.
I don't know about the robot secretaries. I haven't had one of those.
Kofi Annan's not a woman.
He's a
Nor
secretary.
is he a good secretary.
He's
also a general. He's a secretary general.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. He's a general of all the secretaries.
Yes,
that's a really weird combination if you think
it is. I'm a secretary general,
admiral.
Yeah,
attorney general,
doctor.
I'm a grand secretary.
Right.
The third.
I'm a grand secretary.
So iTunes DRM hacked.
This is the
DVD John.
Yeah, the guy that did the original CSS crack.
And he's selling it, no?
I don't see any selling. I didn't see any selling. I saw it. It was basically an iMovie script crack that would take your file and remove the DRM from it.
It input the ACC or whatever.
This kid just digs breaking DRM. He broke the ACC.
Break.
He also broke the ACC stuff too.
The other earlier stuff, right? Yeah, this is for iTunes.
Yeah,
it's a script though that pulls it off using their software.
Yeah,
which is kind of funny.
So what's this video for Tenacious D?
There's a John K. Is the guy that did Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
It's really it's an adult music video.
Nice.
Well,
cartoon.
They have a movie.
Right. There's the pick of the pick of doom or the pick of pick of something. Pick of destiny.
Pick of destiny. Okay.
That's the name of it. It's about the mythical pick that that Hendrix used and everybody used throughout all the rock legends used.
Nice.
But it's probably not about much of anything specifically.
Yeah.
I would.
Have you seen any of the Tenacious D TV show?
Some hilarious Tenacious D
TV show at all?
Yeah.
It's funny stuff.
Yeah.
It's a little crazy.
Yeah.
There's an interview with them in Playboy that was hilarious, and the two of them doing an interview is funny. You're like, ask him more questions than that. You only asked him 20 questions. Ask him more. About 80.
Yeah.
80 questions. But no, it's really cool. Check it out. I don't have any idea. The pencil sketches will probably still, I would think would surely still be up, but the video itself may not. I don't. There's some stuff on their site, but it didn't work very well with my connection over satellite broadband, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
YouTube looks great over at that satellite broadband because it'll download it gradually. It makes me really like. I can watch stuff on there, but I can't really watch the network streams.
Yeah.
The ones, their official ones off their sites.
That's why YouTube
it doesn't work. It only works over like cable broadband. It works fine here.
Right.
Like at your place. It works fine, Paul, but I mean, there's no way in the world you could do it over dial-up. Any of those things.
What's this about iTunes and The Office?
Oh, it's just a story about, and I think we talked about it anecdotally, but about how iTunes, the Office on NBC, the U.S. version, really wasn't getting very good Nielsen ratings. But it went onto iTunes, and it sold so well on iTunes that they actually used that as a metric to justify the show.
Keeping the show.
Yeah.
It's like we're selling so many.
Look at this. Like, there are people out there watching this.
Yeah.
You just aren't capturing them with Nielsen
data. You're saying
there
TV shows, can be hits without people watching them on TV.
No, I'm saying TV shows can be hits without people who are Nielsen households watching the show.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Watching them on TV. I mean,
who happen to be a Nielsen household? That's the key.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I think.
So the main reason why TV shows are being made is changing.
It's the same single metric they use to say that a show was doing well or not is changing. So yeah, the way
because TV shows are being consumed differently.
Right. But it was. I mean, the show would have been canceled.
Right.
Not for it being on iTunes and them saying, "Oh, look, wow, look how many people are watching this. Look how many people are paying $2 to watch this."
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's the crazy thing. That tells you something different than the Nielsen stuff does.
Well, it's just like when companies...
This show, people really, they like it so much, they want to give you $2 to watch it when it was on TV for free.
The Family Guy, dude. It's like the DVD. Like, they brought it back because the DVD sold so well.
Well, it's like when they start tracking even illegal downloads of songs. It's like, who's downloading...
Oh, there's a whole company. Was it Big Champagne?
Big Champagne, exactly.
There's a company that, like, the labels partner with them to get metrics about. Because they can tell you, in this zip code, the most downloaded song is, and market that to radio. Like, radio can't get that data otherwise.
All right.
Down to this IP address, which can be assigned to a physical thing.
But I mean, are people listening to the radio? You know what I mean? Like, those people wouldn't be listening to the radio anyway.
No, I'm saying I think they are.
Maybe they are.
I think they are to some extent.
Then it's already on the radio, right?
Well, it becomes a cycle, right?
Some of it is, but not the whole album you're downloading or something.
And that's the cycle they want.
But it's better in some ways than it tells you. It gives you interest. It gives you potential sales information way more than iTunes statistics would.
When the downloads spike,
because that's already a sale. That's not
spike the rotation.
Sale. Yeah.
When the downloads flatten off, you're done with it. I mean, it's your total metric to follow. There's no. It's just telling you how long is a radio station to play a song.
Well, I mean, what I see are these.
If you want to do it as a promoter, you could aim your artist at a place.
These new roots of consumption of old products are happening, and the old roots of
doing business
of consumption are trying to like hang.
Yeah.
Right. Well, but and almost in a contrarian way, though. They're opposing the forces to some extent. Although
they're opposing it, but they recognize there's nothing they can do about it.
If you look at this video stuff, like YouTube, you almost see that's so different than what happened with Napster.
Yeah.
Nobody embraced Napster and was like, I got to get my stuff on Napster.
Right.
That did not happen.
No.
But they did to an extent. I mean, people would leak stuff before it came out whenever they saw it, could see it as a promotion. But yeah, generally, no. Not. I mean, people exclusively see things on fucking YouTube now.
Madonna leaked that thing where she just said nasty things about people.
She said, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?"
Yeah.
And then within the day, somebody had really leaked the album, and the files were called, "This is what the fuck I think I'm doing."
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, you really want to find it?
Yeah.
How about I answer what you said on the fake one?
Why don't you attack people? Like, make them angry.
Yeah.
Put a DRM version out that I can play once. Zip that up and put that out as the...
So you mean so I can convert it to something else? Okay, so didn't we already talk about this?
The Lost stuff? Yeah, the other thing is close to home. It's a Bloomington story.
That's right.
Fake boarding pass generator. And I can't remember the airline, but it was on Boing Boing. There were a bunch of posts. There's
Southwest, I believe.
Is that what it was?
And his point was look at these shady security.
Look how easy this is.
Yeah.
All I have to do is print a boarding pass that says I should be on this plane. Once I get in the security thing, I can go on to whatever other plane I want.
You couldn't actually get on a plane with the way he did it. I read
you couldn't
a lot about it. Does. It gets you into the airport, past the security thing, but it doesn't get you on the plane. Because the
airlines actually scan them,
and it wouldn't pass that. It can't get you past that.
So the airline wouldn't let you on the plane? Are you sure?
Right, yes.
Really?
Yeah. No, absolutely. Here's what. And here's what his scenario was. This would be helpful, say, for anybody. And what his whole point was, anybody.
So something in somebody's bag?
Anybody could do this. No. If you let's say a terrorist gets one in his quote unquote real name, but goes and does one of these in his real name, steals somebody's information to get a ticket under an assumed name. Uses the
so he has to have two pieces of ID on him.
Uses the fake one uses the fake boarding pass and his real ID to get past the security, and uses the assumed ticket to get on the plane. So it's like and his whole point is that's how transparent our security is. All you have to do is think like that, and he's saying this is how easy it is to make a fake boarding pass. It wouldn't get you on a plane.
So he had a generator on his site where you could make your own.
Yeah. It would not get you on a plane.
Like a little bit of code. This guy's like an informatics,
which is almost as cool as a church sign generator.
Yeah, church sign generator is pretty cool.
Yeah,
those are all great. All the image ones, because there's ones that do records and cassettes and all of that stuff.
Right. There's a site that just has buttons and records and cassettes and it's actually the one that has the church sign generator too. It's all on one site.
Yep.
But yeah, so this guy, FBI visited him, I guess, and took his computers, and the site got shut down. But then somebody mirrored it. And
actually, what I read is the FBI called him, and he took the site down. Next day, he went out, came home, and his door was busted in, and his place and all of his computers were gone. And saw the FBI, and they're like, "Yep, there's us."
Like, don't you guys leave a note?
Yeah. No, I think actually they
we
did.
busted your shit.
They did. They left a search warrant. That's how he knew to call them. They left a search warrant.
So he wasn't home?
Yeah.
He was like a class.
They still
came out.
Yeah.
Well,
there's a letter from the FBI.
A side note, this dude is a former, professor's assistant or whatever at IU and former... or current, maybe, I don't know, intern for Google.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I saw somewhere that said he was an intern.
So
he's no slouch.
He knows his shit.
Yeah,
apparently.
He's no slouch. And I think what he's really good at is
it's a political statement, really.
Well, but he's also good at understanding social dynamics, too, and that's why he's doing this. And I think that's why it was a big deal to me to read whether this guy was allowing people to get on planes for free illegally or not. I wanted to understand exactly what his point was. If you could
print this out and walk into the airport and
get on a plane, that's fucked up. And I would not support him in any way, shape, or form with whatever point he's trying to make. But the fact that he's saying, no, this gets get you past the quote-unquote security, because all they do is look to see if you have a boarding pass in your name. And that's ridiculous.
Imagine to the ID that you have at that point.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. And that's ridiculous. That is an absolutely ridiculous check.
Yeah.
They should, and his point is they should scan them at both points. They should scan it twice at both points.
You should have to go to the desk and have them print a boarding pass out for you that had your photo on it.
They don't want to do that. Yeah, I know.
What technology would that take? They have a little freaking digital camera there. They take a picture, they print it out on your boarding pass, and you walk all the way through it.
Then you've killed the whole thing of being able to print your boarding pass out at home, which they don't. I mean, that's the thing. They don't want to take away any of these conveniences they've given people.
They got to do that. They got to do that. I mean, that wouldn't bother people. I don't think at all.
Well,
it's kind of like the paper trail for the voting machines. It's like,
you would think. You would think we know how to do this.
It's too expensive to do that.
None
of this like McDonald's can do it.
No, I agree.
ATMs can do it.
Yeah. None of this technology is hard. So how is it that we don't have
how
this
complicated? What 3-year-old can't
for our financial networks?
How many kids in kindergarten do you think can take a digital camera, take a memory card out, put out, and print pictures out with the printer? So exactly. It's not a complicated process. Just be able to do it when you check in. I mean, but nobody, like you said, nobody wants to change anything that would actually have any impact on
spending
the consumer experience,
buying airline tickets.
Well, not even, but the whole process.
But seriously, his point is, even if they scanned it at both points, the existing system, if they scan the barcode at the security checkpoint when you first check in, where you get your luggage, where you walk through.
He said there's no connection between that and the airline databases.
Right.
Yeah, that they don't have any sort of. They can scan it, but they're just scanning it. Like it's not looking it up on something and giving them data back.
No. You should scan it at both places. At the place
and the people were claiming, the critics were claiming, well, that means that you need to have the TSA needs to have access to all this. But the real thing is, no, that just means the TSA needs to be the only security people allowed, period.
Mm-hmm.
And that the airlines don't get to have any of their own security like that.
Right.
The responsibility needs to be on, like, I don't know, you don't at least policing up to the neighborhood.
Right.
Like, put it out. I don't know. Maybe you do with rental the security people or whatever. But it's not like the police don't have any jurisdiction.
But it's a very complex problem, and I think his point is we haven't even begun to address to solve it.
Right.
The PSP, what we got?
That's on the wrong show. Don't talk about that.
All right.
The first world.
That's
PSP
the wrong
is,
show.
no
It
PSP.
sure is.
This other thing is supposed to be on the Technonifier too, but it's kind of interesting, so I want to talk about it on this. It's this weird story about people, this group that had taken a virus that is buried in human DNA.
Nice.
Like enough DNA fragment to encode pretty much a virus.
This sort of sounds like the thing that would kill us all.
This virus.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, doesn't this? And they're like, they made it in a lab, and they like had to put it back together, kind of.
Thanks, guys.
And it's like, and it's still effective. It still infects people.
Thanks, guys.
See, but it doesn't make them really sick or anything because we think we've evolved enough. But it's so bizarre. Just think about how many other how much other information exists in the human genome that could encode other creatures.
Well,
that is what's nuts.
What's this thing that I've heard of that viruses do? Oh, mutate. That's right. They mutate.
Well, we made this one in the lab.
No one can really ever predict when they mutate either. Yeah. That's funny.
Doesn't that sound like sci-fi crap to you?
No, it totally does.
We made a virus that's encoded in the human DNA. What are we on? Stargate Atlantis or something?
Man, I'm telling you, by 2020, we're all going to be dead because of this shit right here.
That's just like a lot of people with too much time on their hands.
Yeah.
Like, go find the cure to cancer, bitches.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are you making this weird primordial virus hidden in our DNA?
Oh, we just did it as an exercise to see if we could bring it.
Because you're consulting on some movie?
Like, we may have used to have... There's a possibility we used to have tails, too, but nobody's in a hurry to try to, like, get him back on there. You know what I mean?
That's what's crazy is that there is that information in your DNA, though, that...
Yeah, that we have...
It's not like you have the DNA to encode a gerbil.
Stored that kind of information.
Or anything.
Yeah. No, we've got a virus.
It's not like that got buried. Well, if you think about it, mitochondria are basically other... We don't have the same DNA. Your DNA doesn't match necessarily that of your mitochondria.
Right.
They're basically, the theory is that every cell had this other single cell organism that kind of developed in there to generate energy to like that's just crazy. Blah blah
Science,
blah.
media, religion, all up in each other's faces. It's true.
Yeah, it's there's an article right now in the current Wired about the modern atheism movement.
Well, and the destruction of the evangelical movement.
Well, but it's these
by
guys
the
who
day.
The problem is it's these guys that are like dicks about it, kind of.
Yeah.
They're like, well, you retarded religion people.
Oh,
that's not
right.
Really how you like? You're totally illogical.
That's not a good way to approach it.
You're just going to be intellectually embarrassed and realize that.
It's like, thanks, Spock.
It's like, first of all, you don't even need to say those things when you have like evangelical leaders to like, as we just saw. I called him to buy some meth, and then I threw it away.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're going to take jabs at evangelicals, just press play on the video cassette.
So what's the atheist big thing? They say, we know that there's no gods, right?
Well, they're saying they're atheists, which atheism is like saying that there is nothing.
I'm agnostic.
Which, you can't...
I'm agnostic.
Who are you to say that because you don't know a lot of stuff, but you know there's nothing? Like, that's almost unscientific to me.
Well, yeah, but I mean...
You can't prove nothing.
Any belief for or against religion, by default, cannot be scientific.
Right.
Because religion is
faith.
Unprovable.
So is some science. Because it's based on faith.
Like black holes.
Yeah, like moving black holes throughout the universe.
Wormholes, etc.
But, I don't know. I think... agnostic makes a little bit more like if you're gonna take that route, it seems like it would make more sense to say I have no proof that there is, but I have no proof that there isn't.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
Right. To make a conclusion.
That's like saying nobody knows the answer, but I know the answer.
Yeah.
That there's no answer.
Right. Just because you've never seen something doesn't mean it isn't there.
As opposed to saying, there's no I see no answer because I don't know and you don't know.
Well, South Park...
Nobody knows.
Exactly. And South Park takes a Wii all over this. And the Nintendo Wii.
Yeah. Cartman travels in. They talk about religion, and then later in the episode, it's the future because Cartman froze himself because he couldn't wait for the Nintendo Wii to come out.
Oh, that's great.
So he froze himself in the mountain, and he came back like 500 years later.
That's great.
And in the future, there is no Nintendo Wii, but the atheists are in control, and it's like the two sects of atheism are fighting each other.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because people are like, yeah, if everybody's an atheist, then there'll be no war.
Right.
You're like, yeah, really? That's bullshit.
So, let's see.
It's almost like saying if everybody's a Christian, there'd be no war. Like,
yeah. Not true.
Yeah, Ireland, what?
So we got, a couple films to talk about. One being the Science of Sleep that we just saw recently up in Chicago.
Yeah, Josh and Paul both saw this movie. It's Michel Gondry.
Michel Gondry, and very highly recommended.
Yeah, it's neat stuff.
Not only for...
A lot of visually oriented.
If you like things that he's done before, you'll like this.
Yeah. Like a lot of the Bjork videos and... Well, I've read a little bit, and some of the common imagery
Eternal Sunshine and the Spotless Mind as well.
Some of the common imagery was the giant hands thing. I guess he's used that a lot in a lot of different
that's when we were talking about modeling the iPod Shuffle.
Oh yeah,
and then so if something they just get somebody with really huge hands, and it made me think of
I'm a professional digital audio player hand model. I have gigantic hands. It makes everything look
all
tiny.
The models look really tiny.
It's like the new iPod. It's 50 pounds, but this guy has giant hands. It looks like it's tiny.
His signature thing to me, though, really is he'll take. Usually you have digital effects or effects for something that you can't do in real life.
Right.
Well, he always does in real life what he perceives effects to be doing.
Yeah. Instead of
he makes effects like tangible.
Well, you've watched his older films when it was like all the stop action stuff they did with his family.
Yeah.
But it's just he's done really creative in the camera things for a long time. So
it's sort of
makes you think differently when you're doing so much more work in the camera rather than...
It's sort of like if you're putting on a puppet show. It's like you can't make you have to make everything. You just got to make it. And that's even what they do in this film. Everything they're kind of talking about and dreaming about, they have to make. They're obsessed with making it, which is really cool. Especially the way it plays out. So there you go.
Good movie to go see.
Yeah, and then another movie that I've not seen, none of us have seen, is The Fountain, which is the Darren Aronofsky, the guy that did Pi and Requiem for a Dream.
Both great films.
The big thing
uses that film.
Yeah. And the big thing that it's been noted a lot about it was that there's a lot of space sequences in it, and they're not done with any sort of computer generated imagery. They're done some sort of liquid micro photography to where you like put materials in a liquid and then takes, I don't know if it's high-speed photographs of it or...
starscapes somehow out of it.
Yeah, and like the way the fluid moves and to turn that into...
That's really
neat.
How many megapixels is that?
Yeah, it's probably film.
Yeah.
And then they probably scan it later. I don't... What's that?
Film. Lenses? What? Yeah.
So from entertainment to the world of...
Politics.
Or there's an election.
Some sort of election coming up.
2 days, y'all. Make sure folks should go vote if you can vote.
And we are all lucky participants in the grand going to the county rotunda to vote in the courthouse.
A very nice official feeling place to vote.
There's like a real soft hymn of glory, glory, hallelujah.
Yes.
It was really cool. Last time there were so many people. Last time I voted there were so many people.
It's really nice to see.
I was actually first in line in the morning for 2004.
Nice.
Yeah, the first in line. Was that like 6?
I was there probably like 45 minutes early.
Well, and
there are 5:15 to vote at 6.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were saying it before. We've seen estimates that go as high as maybe Democrats taking 40. Potentially
20 to 40
House seats is what we're looking at, and then it's looking pretty good for maybe possibly even taking the Senate as well. So
and they're taking the throne as well.
Yeah. Well, I think they'll be investigating the throne if it comes to that.
And it's funny because
that means toilet.
They say they'll ask the Republicans or like White House press secretary, Tony Snow.
Oh, Wrigley.
Hey,
Snow job.
hey, is this a referendum on the president in Iraq? And they're
Oh,
like, no,
surely
this is about the
Surely
real issues. And it's like, the thing about our democracy is we choose what if it's a referendum on whatever we want.
Right.
I would say
Tony Snow doesn't get to determine what it is.
Right, exactly. I would say it's going to get real interesting to see how they work in this climate because they have no idea how to work with this. They have no idea how to function.
A little bit of I don't know, reparations.
Counter venom.
Yeah, the past few years of shit.
I recently was spending some time with my folks, and it was just nice to see. We were all saying how it was very nice to see kind of the public finally come around to reality.
It took too long, though.
It's like is our way of government like a living, breathing thing still, or is it just like this?
Yeah,
pulled like prosthetic fucking heart beating.
The Gigantor, the gigantic mechanical Goliath that just crushes across the globe. And
yeah, well, and I think
we just feed it things to keep it running.
Everyone's got to be really aware and vigilant, I think, too, about keeping an eye on voter counts and fraudulent voting stuff, because obviously there have been stories already out about.
If no house seats are gained by the Democrats,
I think there'd be an obvious.
There's going to be a civil war.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the Ohio voting machines. There's this giant 1 foot by 1 foot button that says Republican, and then on the bottom of it,
with Twinkies on top of it,
hidden in a little door, there's a lock on it that you have to scan your ATM card through. And you have to have like $1,000 in your ATM in your checking account.
But it costs.
Then that comes $20. Out and you can vote different.
It costs you $20 to vote.
Well, that's just a verification fee to verify who you are.
No, it costs $20 to vote for.
Right, but that's just a $20.
It costs $20 to vote for a Republican. It costs $50 to vote for a Democrat.
No, it's like free to vote for a Republican.
No, it costs
you get like $1.
They need,
and then it shoots liquor
freedom.
in your mouth.
They need the money.
And the Diebold machine actually shoots vodka in your mouth if you vote for a Republican.
If you vote for a Republican, it costs $20, but you get a $40 tax cut.
The Daily Show the other day, they were talking about the voting machines, and they showed one. It was supposed to be the Diebold Clawtron, and it was one of the big claw machines, and that's how you're supposed to be voting.
The thing that kids get stuck in.
Yeah, there was a photo of a kid that got stuck in one.
There
were
like two in the same week.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a little weird. You're like, I guess the one person saw the one. They're like, I got a photo of a kid stuck in one of those machines.
It happens all the time.
Shit, man. Billy Bob did that 2 days ago.
Look at him. I think they were all European kids, though, weren't they?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
They keep them skinny there. They can get into the ones. The kids here are fat.
So, some crimes, the two, what?
I don't know if we talked about this.
I did not buy meth. What?
But this is the two completely disparate treatings of equal sort of related crimes. A black kid, high school kid, was involved in some sort of small crime. I don't know if he'd used a gun or not, but he was in prison. He gets out on parole. He violates his parole by smoking pot and is sentenced to life in prison. Then the same area, this is Waco, Texas.
Okay.
White guy is busted for murdering someone. He goes in, gets out on parole. He smokes crack. They put him back in for like 5 years or something.
The moral of the story:
don't be black.
Don't mess with Texas.
Yeah. Black guys are not allowed to commit crimes here.
Don't be black and mess with Texas. Which is pretty messed up. I mean, I really think that's kind of the message they were trying to send in that particular case. And, yeah, there you go. Southern justices.
We have Haggard.
An interesting thing.
We talked about this a little bit, but...
We mentioned it very briefly, but yeah, we have Haggard there on the record. Actually, I think we still even have it queued up.
This is a guy that says...
You just want to hear him say...
I was sitting at my house...
I called him to buy meth.
I was sitting at my house one day.
Hired by KUSA has matched now 18 of the
dramatic with the calling playing in the background.
I
did call him. I did call him.
And what did you call him about?
I called him to buy some meth.
And what did you call him about?
I called him to buy some meth.
And what did you call him about?
I called him to buy some meth, but I threw it away.
You threw it away!
He totally doesn't know how to use meth.
It wasn't...
He called him to buy some meth, and then he threw it away.
That's not why people buy it.
No, dude. No, I don't think it is.
Today I went to the grocery store and bought groceries, and then I just came home, threw them all away in the trash.
So
the grocery guy is so hot, and he gave me a massage.
Yeah.
So in Texas, because he's white. Oh, never mind. Anyway,
so this is the like head of the American Evangelicals.
Yeah, it's a Colorado.
Oh, okay, Colorado. Some big shit at some big church.
Well, he was on the weekly conference calls with the evangelicals to the White House.
Yeah.
And now they're saying, oh, he was on a call or two, but not a regular member of the
We don't know him. Who?
He doesn't
Well,
know
he
our
may have
name.
visited the
Ken
White
Lay.
House.
What?
Exactly.
Abramoff?
Well, the point
I
is
don't
this
know
guy's
Abramoff.
story is just completely unbelievable. First, you've never done meth before, but you're gonna call this guy
That gives you guy that gives you massages
that you know because he regularly
you don't have
gave
sex
you
with.
massages, but you didn't. Who is a male prostitute?
and you don't have sex with,
But you don't have sex with him.
and you buy the meth from him and you
But
throw
you
it
don't
away.
use it.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
It's sort of like saying
I buy gasoline for my car, but I don't drive.
I
buy gasoline every
right.
week, but I don't drive anywhere.
Yes, I spend 70 hours a week in that bar, but do I drink? No.
Drink?
I don't
I love
drink.
peanuts.
My hand may be in this cookie jar. I know
Right.
it looks like it is.
I do not eat
I had no
cookies.
intention of touching any cookies.
I was
rid-
just what? I'm
I'm-
not even here.
I'm ridding the cookie jar of pests. That's what I'm here for.
I just wanted to stick my hand in the cookie jar
Well,
because
wait.
my hand wanted to be around
Cookies.
cookie air.
fragments. Yeah, cookie air, exactly. They sell it at
I love my
brands.
cookie brethren. That's right.
But the thing is this guy obviously doesn't have a lawyer, or a lawyer that is very smart, or he doesn't listen to his lawyer because he's just talking to these people on the news about this.
Hey, folks.
Such an interesting juxtaposition how like this is an evangelical issue right here.
And on the CNN crawl, right below the very moment that he said he threw away
About
the meth,
same-sex marriage.
there's something about a ban
Our country's
on
so fucked up.
same-sex marriage.
Well, that's
in
why
Tuesday's
this guy.
election.
That's why this guy, the dude that was the male prostitute, came out and said this
He's like, I'm like,
because he was like, this guy's a hypocrite. He was out against gay marriage, but we totally got it on, and I'm a dude.
yeah.
So
And then he goes on to say something like, I have never done meth. And then they say, blah, 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 what about this guy? I have never done meth
with him.
with that guy.
Right. By the way, Neil Patrick Harris, Doogie Howser,
Gay.
Yeah, but the thing is that I
Big
guess his
surprise.
publicist,
So
like,
what?
his publicist, like a week
I bet
ago.
Vinny's gay too, to be honest.
Lance
I'm just
Bass,
kidding.
gay.
But I
Yeah.
guess
And
one
you're
is.
Yeah,
I
I know.
could give a shit.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, his publicist had like a week or so ago going, he's not of that persuasion.
Right.
And they asked him, and he's like, oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, man, I'm gay. What? Yeah, what?
He's like, yeah, my boyfriend and I.
Yeah, hang out.
It's really
right.
cool. I like being like I'm on the show. It's cool. I'm like the gay dude. Like whatever.
It is that time, folks. I mean, it is that time to let people just come out and be
Well,
themselves.
and we're talking about when there's
it's
a
cool.
lot of other primetime characters, like one of the other characters on Grey's Anatomy, which is the #1 show in the country, I guess.
Yeah.
Which, man, that show is not that good to be #1 show in the country.
It's
I'll tell
America.
you, I watched that
remember
show-
where we live.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
But-
don't mean that as a diss or anything. I'm just saying.
You didn't talk shit about the troops or anything, Paul. Or get misquoted and make it sound like you talk shit about
I
the
will
troops.
refer to our previous Borat conversation about how easy it is to fool people.
Oh, one thing about the Kerry comment, which I don't remember if we restated.
Actually,
or
we
not.
did not restate
Okay,
that.
so Kerry put his foot in his mouth, said, blah, 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 get an
He hates the
education,
troops.
or you might be a dumbass and
Specifically
end up
talking
in
about
Iraq.
Bush. They said, or get an education, or you might get stuck in Iraq.
But I mean, what's
There was-
the only thing I don't get about that is
Politicians, I can take it.
he did,
as a-
Bush did get an education. They
Bush was a dumbass.
They graduated
The same
from the
school.
same school. Yeah.
Right.
He's just saying he's an idiot. He was just making fun
I
of
know,
him.
but I guess that's why I'm saying, like, well,
It wasn't a very conceived argument.
yeah. Like, if
He
that was
doesn't
his
think these
argument.
things out before he
No,
says them.
no,
Yeah.
he's not. Kerry's not. Kerry's known for putting his foot in his
But
mouth.
let's say for a moment that he really was saying, by and large, troops are of a lower
They
intelligence level.
usually aren't people who would go to school in the first place. Maybe.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
sometimes though
Usually-
Why are we not allowed to,
can't
like,
afford to?
Actually,
why are we
usually
not
they're
allowed
getting
to, like,
money
talk
for college.
talk about
right,
that?
that's true.
Usually it's GI Bill, and they're getting money.
Or even
for
the reservist
college.
stuff is people getting money
So-
for college.
Either way, and but here's the thing: Kerry himself is a vet, and fuck, Alan Colmes has it better than I do.
War that's not going well. In fact, I think Kerry made that comment himself. But he missed. People in politics perhaps shouldn't do stand-up comedy. Maybe that's the issue. But to say that he was bad-mouthing the troops, sir, is inaccurate, especially when he clarified that and said he was talking about the president, not the troops. So why can't Republicans let that pass once he has clarified that statement?
For the point being, though, really,
I don't think it's just Americans, Alan. I've talked to several people serving in the military today. They're very offended.
They're Americans.
And one of the things
I don't think it's just Americans, Ellen. I have friends in the military in Guam
who are Americans,
and they're very mad about this. Thanks,
I don't
John.
know. It's just
why don't they get on his ass and say, troops aren't Americans? What?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's like they're just looking for something to grab. But the point is Kerry shouldn't have been out there in the first place.
Yeah.
He's not a good forefront. Get people. He didn't win. He's
Right.
the loser.
Right.
Gore's better because Gore's at least done something since. What the hell's Kerry done since?
Right, right. It's very true. Which brings us to...
With more, I'm joined by senior correspondent Asif Manvi from Washington. Asif, thanks for joining us. Asif, in your mind, what are you hearing? How bad is this going to get for the Democrats?
Well, pretty bad, John. The president's re-energized once again, and the election boils down to a choice between George W. Bush and John Kerry.
What?
The president already won that fight.
Yes, but to maintain Congress, Republicans must exhume the bloated political corpse of John Kerry and reanimate it so that they can kill him again.
Comedy Central, always with the ultimate truth.
Right. Well, the point being, why was he out there? He shouldn't have been out there.
Well,
it doesn't help the Democratic cause to have John Kerry out talking.
It was a very
about
minor speech, and it happened to be on videotape.
Everything's on videotape.
They jumped on it and grabbed it and made it into something way bigger than it needed to be.
Everything's on videotape.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, and very silly, interesting times, and a lot of people also, as a result of that, making put the point back at Bush. It's like, dude, you joked
about the weapons of mass destruction.
You joked about looking for weapons of mass
There they
destruction.
are. Where they at?
They must be around here somewhere.
Or when he's like, they shows the baby pictures of him in the tub, and he's like, I bet that water didn't have any arsenic in it.
He said that?
Yeah.
That was another joke he made?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's just...
He jokes about repealing poison standards.
Yeah, he's just a fuckwad.
Yeah.
Hey, we need to talk about, we forgot to talk about macaca.
Oh.
How now this dude who's blogging, who's the guy who was called Macaca,
the guy with the camera
was like put in some kind of like headlock we talked about, right?
Wait, this isn't the same. This isn't.
Oh,
Macaca.
It's not the same dude.
No, this is the guy from Daily Kos. He's a blogger.
These are two different
for
events.
Daily Kos.
Two different bloggers attacked by political cronies.
Yeah.
Okay.
The kid of I believe Indian descent, who was called Macaca, worked for Webb's campaign.
He was from the U.S.
He was a volunteer.
Yeah.
The guy who said, "Why did you spit on your wife?"
He was a blogger for the Daily Kos. It has no connection to Jim Webb, so which this does no damage to him.
Is that really what he asked him? And is there any evidence that he did spit on his wife or no?
Yeah, like some
in
like
the
divorce 70s or
divorce
something.
papers. It was in divorce papers, but they've sealed.
Why did you spit on your wife?
Right. They've sealed all those papers, but he won't even. So the people have been asking for him to to release the papers from his...
That kind of sucks, asking you to release your divorce papers.
There's a lot... It happens
Welcome
in politics.
to the public life, man.
Welcome to public life. If you got
thing.
things to hide about your behavior with your wife, and that
How'd
comes
it come
out
out
in
that
divorce...
he spit on her? She told people?
Yeah, she testified.
It was on her
about
blog?
It, probably.
I thought it was sealed.
The same thing when I was...
Did you just say it was sealed, though?
They refused to release... For some reason, they have the records and refused to release them.
They being
George
his people?
Allen's people, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Bush. You know, they sterilize everything when you start running for bigger offices.
It's like, here's the document. It's like the one you got was 40 pages. Yeah, this one's condensed.
Yeah.
It's 4 paragraphs.
Yeah, here's what happened. All right, believe it.
Half of the text is blacked out.
Yeah. So anyway, there's stuff about that, but you know, and the thing with as far as divorce, that's what happened to Ryan in Chicago, in Illinois. He was running against Obama for that seat. He's a Republican. Yeah. Cherry Ryan, who played what's her name, the hot Borg on Star Trek. That he was married to her.
Wow.
They got a divorce.
Uh-huh.
She said he took me to sex clubs and wanted to get it on with other women.
I remember that shit.
She wasn't.
I believe it because she's hot.
I believe it too, but she wasn't.
That's why that show did new thing that Voyager.
She wasn't
because she was a Borg in like the skin tight. Like really, this is like the Borg outfit.
Right.
I remember the old Borg. This is not the old Borg. This is new booby Borg.
All I got to say is apparently she wasn't too into the idea, and they did, and he kind of tried to do this all the time. sort of thing.
Yeah. Well,
so it's sort of a deal where it's like, well, 15th time might be the charm.
Moral of the story.
Don't do that.
Don't
and then
do
get
kinky sex club stuff. And
With
divorce
the,
your
with
famous
the hot chick
wife.
that you probably don't even deserve anyway.
Right, exactly. Because you're a whack
Don't
ass
be
politician.
greedy.
Exactly. Don't try to don't overshoot your bounds especially if you're a whack ass Republican politician.
Yeah, keep your hot actress wife at home.
That's right.
Don't
So
take her to
the Alan Webb campaign getting nasty. We watched a bunch of stuff about the Senate race in Ohio too with DeWine, who just sounds like DeWine accusing his candidate, somebody on his candidate staff, of eating a banana laced with marijuana.
Yeah, I don't understand the banana laced with marijuana. That seems real
Well,
weird.
this guy's clearly an idiot, and Jon Stewart did a great job of pointing that out. And then it went on to he went on to then later.
You just sprinkle marijuana on top of it and you eat it.
It's like,
but I thought that later they said it really was a banana. He said
no, he was just kidding.
He was kidding.
He meant a brownie.
See,
the guy meant a brownie or banana bread
so
or something
weird.
like that. Whatever.
Like, a banana. You're
laced
like
with
laced
marijuana.
with. It's like what?
Very serious. And then he even stopped and said,
Like
"Very
it's-
serious.
like
it's
it's
very
like
serious."
Coke that you can
I just like
sprinkle
it. You know, if you're gonna talk about drugs or whatever,
Know what you're talking
You don't
about.
have to do the drug. You just have to at least know what the concept of what it is. Like you don't take marijuana and inject it in your arm. If you think that, you shouldn't be involved in any sort of drug policy you're talking about.
Yeah, to clarify, THC has to be heated to be active.
I've heard this.
I'm pretty sure.
Is that true? I don't think that's true.
So if
It
you
doesn't
just
have to.
if you just
It
start
doesn't have to.
if you
No.
just start
No,
chewing
you
on
just eat
marijuana, if you chewed on a lot of it, I think maybe
It'd work, sure.
something would
Yeah,
happen
it'd
after
work.
a really long time of
It'd
chewing
work.
for weeks and weeks.
Not hemp though. That's
But
not gonna do anything to it.
you have to cook it or smoke it.
Well, it's that it's fat soluble and it has
So
to
I've
come out.
so I've heard anyway.
You just don't want to eat all the crap.
You can look all
Yeah.
this stuff up on the intranet.
And the web or
Oh, you know what else you can
on
look
the
up?
White House
we
government
forgot.
site.
Did we talk about this?
The-
The terrorist the documents on how to build
No,
a
we
nuclear
didn't.
bomb. Okay, here. Look, I got a great idea. We've overthrown Saddam Hussein.
All right, go to the U.S. government
We
site.
need proof to show that Saddam really had plans to build a nuclear bomb. Oh, here are the plans, and they're in Arabic. Let's post them so that the American public can see how great a job we did in proving that, yes, he did have plans for WMD.
And we wrote free
and,
all
and
of
here,
them, too.
yeah, and here they are. They are the plans to build a nuclear bomb in Arabic on the web.
Which means the people that posted it probably don't know how to read them.
Right.
I cannot understand the logic in this.
They probably don't even know what it said.
They did it. Yeah, he said they did it before translation, didn't he?
Yeah.
Santorum. We had a
They posted
video.
a gigantic
we watched the
document
video
without
clip of
translating it.
Santorum when this program was announced, and he was hailing it. Santorum was actually hailing it.
It probably said like these.
Death
The
to
translation was
America.
probably like
If you're
these
reading
are
it-
definitely not plans to build a bomb, but like the real translation is these are plans to build a bomb.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I mean,
Definitely.
definitely, dude. Got these from AQ Khan himself, man.
They're like, if you are reading this and you are America, death to you. Otherwise, please go to page 8.
Yeah. So anyway, a slight slip up maybe on that whole I don't know, Homeland Security argument or something like that, or maybe I don't know, nuclear proliferation argument against I don't know.
I don't know. We just need to make a
Congress.
site where you put. This is how we prevent the terrorists. If we know exactly what they're going to do, so we'll just give them detailed plans
Yeah.
for every city.
Yeah.
And like it'll be like a form you click through. You're like, what type? Or it could be like the movie phone thing. You call it and it goes, what type of attack would you like to do? Press 1 for chemical.
I just really
2
hope
for biological.
I just really hope this isn't like a setup. You know, this whole thing about Democrats being hyped to win, especially in the face of this many
being
stupid, this many stupid things going on. I mean,
I didn't think Bush was going to get elected either time either. So
I didn't either because
But I
it
guess
seemed
he
like
didn't.
everybody seemed to be smart enough about it. It's like everyone seemed to get it. Everyone I talked to did.
Well, you don't have to worry.
I knew a
about who
few
you're
people.
talking
Actually,
to.
I knew. No, I went up when I worked in Fishers. Remember this? I knew people in 2004 that were definitely going to be voting for Bush. I knew actually both elections. I knew people that were definitely voted for Bush.
Well, I mean, it's a divided country.
It is.
Even rigged fucking shit aside.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
It's
even.
very.
close.
It's pretty.
It's
close.
almost coin toss.
Yeah.
That's why there's two parties to it. Just
Well, I think maybe we've
yeah, that's it
recovered
for
it.
this show, man.
All right.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Pick up the Technotify if you want. Drop us a line. if you would like. Otherwise, check us out on MySpace
and
under Nodfast. Yeah. I don't know how you do that in MySpace. I don't know if it's like slash or...
It's just
MySpace.com/Nodfast probably.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, do it.
Bet. Try it.
All right, take care.
See what happens. Bye.